Hey guys, it's RNG Report here. With the two-way gone and my pools in absolute shambles, it was time to do the unthinkable. Yeah, side quests. Not because I wanted to, but because I had to. I had just finished the limited time biking events when I realized I still had more content expiring soon. The personal stickers, the Sonic stickers, the double pound matrix, the list just kept growing. I couldn't miss out on the triples. Enter Operation Frontier Renewal, or like I would love to call it, Operation Frontier Frustration. Easily the most annoying thing I've done this patch. I'm not even going to lie. At first glance, it looked kind of fun. Like Kuro handed Rover's creative mode and said, yeah, go ahead, spawn perfectly tarred roads out of thin air. The power to split and merge matter. But now, let's slow down. Work with me. Because the moment you actually need to use the resources to build the roads, those said resources magically disappear. And no, they do actually technically exist, but they are locked behind the most roundabout, backwards. Why is this even a thin process imaginable? But it's fine. We'll go through this together because, well, you're stuck here with me. The thing is, I just really want money, man. Funnily enough, with how negative all what I have to say about this game mode is, it's actually pretty nice because when I first did the first few roads, it's actually pretty fun. I was like, hey, yo, they even give us chests? Hey, give me that! I have to go back, claim the chest, then just go back to the road, then use the autopilot feature that they ever so conveniently put in the game to actually get us from point A to point B. So at the beginning part, it's actually pretty fun because the resources were readily available, so I didn't need to like stress so much. All I had to do was just chill, go around, and maybe while I was en route to where I was going, I'll just see some resources, I'll see some chests, I'll see some stuff I wanted to do, then I would get them done, then go back to what I was doing. Then, as you can see, clicked it again, spawned out brand new third roads out of thin air, and I was like, hey, that's nice. Then I think as you kept doing it, you kept progressing the story, like further down the line, because you're basically helping some people in the research institute to get some things done by doing this, basically. Then you get free chests, you get, of course, free astrite, it equates to free pools. And the main reason why I was not doing it was because of the limited time stickers, the Sonic stickers, the personal stickers. I didn't want to miss them. Like, I made up my mind I wasn't going to miss out on anything moving forward, which is why this YouTube channel exists. So I was like, well, killing multiple birds with one stone, because this event technically is not limited time, but the rewards you get are tied to completing all the stuff you require to get all your limited time pulls. So, and yes, this is where the problem started. Because I realized that, hey yo, wait, I don't have resources to build this thing. Like, where do I get the resources? How do I go about it? What do I do? Where do I do it? Where do I get them? And that's when it dawned on me that this game mode was not created for me to have fun. Because I literally pulled out my phone and checked online, how do you get this on Wuthering Waves? And I kid you not, people were online looking for the exact same thing because it wasn't straightforward, man. Well, looking back now, I believe like it was meant to be rewarding for those that play the game consistently. But I think you get some of the drops from defeating monsters, you get some from opening chests, you get some from exploration, you get some, and well, I hadn't done any of that. I've been so busy with work that I didn't have time to play so much. So having to get all those in like 3 hours, exploration, defeating enemies, opening chests, it was hell, man. It was freaking hell because there's a limit to how many you can get from defeating enemies. Like it's a daily cap, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So it was so hard, man. I was basically fighting a losing battle. So it was from this moment I realized that okay, I can't just go to the next beacon, spawn roads out of thin air, then go to the next beacon to repeat the same thing again because, well, definitely I don't have enough resources to spawn roads out of thin air. So what did I do? Well, I read that you could get some of these by completing side quests, and that is when the hell actually began. Me clearing as many side quests as possible. Did I have fun doing them? Not all of them. Did I want to do them? Nah, I didn't. Did I have to do them? Yeah, well, I didn't have money, so what choice did I have? Realistically, what choice did I have? So, work with me, and then also suffer with me. At this point, I just gave up and I was like, you know what? I think it's time to call it quits. I probably stood up to get some food and just clear my mind because I wasn't having any of this. But then, was I going to give up? Of course not. Of course not. So here's me, just clicking a random side quest, tutorial quest, and it's just make as much progress as possible. And well, would you look at that? There's a quest that teaches you how to like use the bike in Laharoy and so many other things, which is kind of like easy free eats for me since I just finished the biker event where I had to like drift around, get stopped by an invisible wall, and face way more challenges. And yeah, that was easy. Then from there, I went to the next one. Use the bike to crash into people. Yeah, I think this is use the bike to crash into people, and I thought I had to keep revisiting the crashing into people, but then I just had to crash into them once and then nuke them with my resonance abilities, which I did. Then I kept just going to the quest menu looking for any random quest. Okay, what's the side quest? Give me the side quest. Any side quest. Give me anyone. Just give me the quest. Ah, god, it was such a roller coaster of emotions, and mostly I was just frustrated, to be very honest. Met some side characters, they wanted some deliveries, went some, so they wanted this, oh, arrange this puzzle this way, oh, do that that way, oh, do this, oh, that, this, that. Man, can you guys just give me my pool? Like, I don't want to have to do this. Oh, yeah. This reminded me a whole lot of either Temple Run or Subway Surfers, which how well you have to like align your bike, follow the trail, don't miss out on anything, and a whole lot of things. I think I showed it like once or twice, and then ended up acing it, then going on to the next side quest. So
who will sing into dance with me?
then magically I met this beautiful character. I don't know, NPCs in Water Wave look so good. Like they look so good. I had to take out time after dialogue with whoever this was, I don't even care about their name, to take pictures with our lovely baby over here. Our lovely baby over here. But then the game was hitting so terribly that anytime I tried using the camera utility, which I hardly use by the way, to take shots of our beautiful baby over here, the pixels kept blocking us. They kept blocking us from our waifus. I know we can't claim her through pools, but at least let us take pics for the
Can we
gram.
keep up?
Then I got mad and just kept spamming. By spamming, I don't mean mashing buttons. I mean spamming quests, spamming exploration, spamming defeating people, spamming just going up and down doing whatever the hell I thought I wanted, looking for chests, killing, well, not so innocent people, using Shrolover to, well, increase her GTA star rating and causing a whole lot of catastrophic destruction here. Getting echoes, exploring, drifting, colliding with people with my bike, doing a whole lot of heinous crimes just to get the bag, bro. Then, while exploring Lahairoi, I came across a bubble. A very strange looking bubble. And I was like, this looks like where we fought the Dreamless. Why don't I go in and,
Why not
yeah,
savor this?
guys. This was the most difficult thing I had played in the map so far. My HP just kept depleting for whatever reason. And that wasn't really an issue because we had Shellkeeper and we also had Cantarella. So they're kind of like two sustains or two supports that can kind of like counterbalance the amount of HP that we're losing per second. But the issue was not the healing or the health drain. The issue was the enemies we were fighting. For now, it was kind of like even, we had to just try to avoid as much damage as possible while we tried to chip away their health bars. But at least we're dealing damage and we're able to stun lock them with a whole lot of utility, crowd control, slows, and team breaks and taking advantage of the mechanics of the game. But then, I still had hope that this was going to be kind of challenging but not so difficult or impossible to play. Until the next wave of enemies showed up.
Oath from the heart.
The literal next wave of enemies showed up. And I was like, okay, are we done? Where are they then? Oh yes. A Havoc resistant enemy. And I'm using a Havoc team. We were literally tickling this boss. We tickled it, tickled it, tickled it, struggled. If not for the mechanic of this bubble that makes you deal a whole ton of damage using Tune Break, I kid you not, we would have died. Or would have spent probably 5 hours fighting this boss because I was using Carlotta. I don't know why it changed to Frodo. I sincerely don't know why, but it came back to bite me in the ass terribly. Yeah, if not for that Tune Break damage, like I would have died. And if I didn't have 2 healers also, we would have also died. You see, towards the end of the battle, our HP was kind of like 0-0-0. Nobody died in the team, but there's hardly any difference. We're so close.
Physical damage detected.
To sunken depths.
We were the symphony of life. Ictus, ready. Prepare as you beat.
Take a breath and right here. Sleep in the whispers of silence.
Ordained. Fearing Ictus, the soul never entombed.
So because this will be fun.
Loading. Iron graft you knew.
Try not to blink.
Leave it to me. Durability low. You're in my way. A symphony of life. Vow from the soul. Do not impede.
I'll keep you company. Surge of deep
Cadence. Heed the echoes.
After a whole lot of struggles and strategy, we were able to unleash our domain expansion and destroy this domain. And out of all the side quests I did, I think it was the most challenging thing I had done, and it was kind of fun because it made me like sit up on my chair and lock in and not die, because I was like, nah, even if I didn't come into this battle as prepared as I should have, there's no way I'm backing down from this fight. And I proceeded to do a whole lot of other things, and I think there's another thing I loved about the little ordeal I went through during this frontline quest of spawning rooms out of thin air. I got to explore Lahairoi, I got to drive around a lot. I got to like ride around a whole lot, and explore the beautiful scenery. I was seeing a whole lot of things I could just do on the way. As I was riding the bike, I'll just enter into a place that has chests. So I'll stop, get the chests, kill some enemies, maybe see some people that will offer side quests and get them done, and proceed again with my exploration and do a whole lot of things. So that loop of doing all of that, although it's not what I wanted to do, I actually found a whole lot of fun doing it. And at the end of the entire ordeal, I actually did have like a little surprise, because I don't know, I was just clicking stuff, any side quest that I kind of close to proximity of where I was, I'll just see, is this something I can do? Is this something I don't need to like put in a whole lot of time into, because I think I had just like 3 hours to play that day. So I just did all that I had to do, rested, got some food, did everything. Then I was like, okay, why not just go here? And then, yeah, I marked that part of the map because there was a chest there that I couldn't interact with. So maybe it definitely is tied to a quest or like cleaner conditions. I just marked it on the map, so whenever I have time, I'll go back and figure out what it's going to require for me to get access to it. So yeah, Watering Waves is actually pretty chill and fun. I got a whole lot of echoes, got a whole lot of chests, got a whole lot of everything, to be very honest, but damn, no, was it difficult. And kind of frustrating because the Sonic stickers are going to expire, and out of the conditions to get some of the stickers, and the personal stickers by the way, was completing the front line to a specific amount. And for the front line, although not being a limited event, its progression was tied with a limited time event to ensure you get all the rewards in the limited time event. So it was kind of frustrating for me. But thankfully the entire frontline quest is permanent, and the leisure quest is something you just do as you just proceed with the game and do a whole lot of things. So I think kudos to Kuro, but maybe next time they shouldn't implement it with limited time events, because now it was freaking stressful. But anyways, I was really running out of stuff to do. I was marking out teleport waypoints. Are they called teleport waypoints? With resonance beacons, I guess. So just have more ease exploring the world down the line. So I was just going around, doing all I had to do, going with the bike, drifting around Laharoy, enjoying the breeze against my face, and you know, just normal war stuff. But then I realized that there was a marker for a side quest, and the side quest was way up there, a very inconvenient place to go with a bike. Well, I was like, you know what, let's see what's there. Then I see this blob singing, and then it plays a whole freaking cutscene, and I was like, alright, definitely this quest is going to take a whole lot of time, and that time I did not have. So I made up my mind that, you know what, I was going to stop playing here. I had done my dailies, I had done as much as I could for the day, and I was getting exhausted, so I was like, I'll come back here. And spoiler alert, the quest was actually pretty fire, and that's what we're going to tackle next before we actually officially enter into version 3.1. So hey guys, it's an RNG Report here. So it's nice having you guys around to struggle with me playing side quests. I had a whole lot of fun and also didn't have a whole lot of fun. So like a roller coaster of emotions. But it was nice having to go through all of that with you guys. So it's been RNG Report here. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.